Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome everybody to today's webinar. I'm David Testerman with BrokerHunter.com and will be your moderator for today's webinar from Nationwide. Before we get started, let's take a moment to ensure that everyone is ready and familiar with the webinar control panel. First off, everybody should look to the upper right-hand corner of your screen and you should have a control panel there. Once you find the control panel, you can minimize this panel by clicking on the arrow button on the upper left corner of the control panel. You can contract and or expand the panel by clicking this button. Take a moment to practice. Secondly, everyone will be in mute mode during the live presentation. However, you will have the ability to submit questions using the question pane located near the bottom of the control panel. Please take a moment to locate this section on the control panel, and please do not hesitate to submit any questions you might have during the live presentation. We will also be having a Q&A session at the end of this presentation, and we will try to get to as many questions as possible, time permitting. But feel free to submit questions because any unanswered questions will be addressed by someone from the Nationwide Talent Acquisition team after the live session has ended. So with the housekeeping items now taken care of, I would like to thank everybody for attending today's webinar, and it is my pleasure to introduce Amanda Lovell with Nationwide. The floor is yours, Amanda.
Thanks so much, Dave. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us today and also learning about what Nationwide can offer to our new agents. My name is Amanda Lovell, and I am here representing the agency talent acquisition team with Nationwide Insurance. Today, we will share with you some important information on Nationwide, the products offered, and the opportunities that are available. The WebEx should last about 30 minutes and is merely an informational overview. We will send out a follow-up information after our meeting with contact information and highlights from today's presentation. As Dave said, you will be in listen-only mode during the presentation, and we will open up the chat lines at the end. So please hold any questions you may have until we open up those lines for questioning. So a little bit about us here at Nationwide. Over the last 80 years, we have grown from a small mutual auto insurer owned by policyholders to one of the largest insurance and financial services company in the United States. We focus on domestic property and casualty insurance, life insurance and retirement savings, as well as asset management. Headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, Nationwide was founded in 1925 to provide insurance for farmers, and our first policy was sold in 1926. Today, we employ more than 33,000 associates. We operate in all 50 states as well as the District of Columbia and have a relationship with over 3,000 independent contractor agency principals. So why insurance? Most of you on the line right now may come from the insurance industry, but in the event you do not, I just wanted to share a little bit about what makes the insurance industry so great. The Wall Street Journal recently pegged the insurance agent as a hot job in hard times. This is partly because insurance coverage is now required by law in all 50 states. In addition to building a business, you will experience meaningful work helping our members protect what matters most. As an agent, you're in the business of protecting people and improving your community. It truly is work that you can do with a sense of purpose. You also have great earning potential. As a Nationwide agent, you control what you earn based on your own production. We offer incentive trips and competitive compensation. Also, as an agent with Nationwide, you will have full economic interest in your servicing rights of the book of business. As previously mentioned, Nationwide Insurance is one of the largest and strongest diversified insurance and financial services organizations in the United States. We pride ourselves on being rated A+ by both AM Best and Standard & Poor's. We are the 6th largest auto and 7th largest home insurer, as well as the 9th largest commercial insurer in the United States. And we are proud to call ourselves number 100 on the Fortune 100 list. We do also hold market share in the agribusiness space, and we're number 4 in defined contribution plans, number 7 provider of life insurance, and number 9 provider of variable annuities. We are a mutual company. Nationwide is not tied to Wall Street or maximizing profits for shareholders. Rather, our mutual heritage allows us to focus on the best interest of our policyholders. As a Nationwide agent, You'll provide a valuable service and the human touch our customers want in their time of need. You're also going to benefit from the national recognition that Nationwide achieves through its advertising campaigns and sponsorships of some of the largest sporting events in the country. We also pride ourselves with our community work and our charitable endeavors. Now let's take a look at some of the products we offer. Nationwide's diverse mix of business is a key advantage for our company, for our members, and for our agents. We're able to serve the lifetime insurance and financial needs of our members by offering a diverse suite of products. For personal protection, we offer various property and casualty insurance products, including auto, home, condo, tenant, ID theft, umbrella liability, and toy insurance, such as RVs and boats, as well as inland marine coverage. We offer personal investments and retirement planning, including fixed and variable annuities, mutual funds, and public and private sector retirement plans. Finally, we do offer commercial insurance to small businesses and other specialty lines, including travel and pet insurance. With access to these wide range of products, you're able to offer your clients solutions that truly suit them, no matter what stage of life that they're in. Something that is unique to Nationwide, we do offer our agents the ability to broker it through III insurance intermediaries, which will allow you to provide a product to your customer base no matter what their individual background is. Now, we recognize that each entrepreneur comes from a different background and situation. This is why we have developed 3 unique programs to fit your individual situation. We also know that starting a business takes a lot of time and effort, so we are here to support you as you start to bring to life your entrepreneurial aspirations. Depending on the program, your upfront out-of-pocket expenses to start your business are minimal. We offer low capital requirements based on program, a successful agent bonus, and we will cover your initial expenses such as marketing, office expenses, computer, and cell phone. Your training will be thorough. We offer a principal agent workshop that is completed almost immediately after appointment. The Principal Agent Workshop is a 2-week workshop with in-depth education on all products and systems, and depending on program, you will receive on-site training with your agency mentor. Now, as a program agent and moving into an independent contractor agent, you will continue to receive top-notch marketing materials and branding opportunities, sales support, underwriting, and claims support. Depending on your unique situation, we have both employee agent programs and direct-to-independent contractor agent programs. We're going to begin by discussing our 2 employee agent programs first. Designed for entrepreneurs that are just starting out and looking to be a future agency owner, the Agency Capital Builder opportunity is perfect for entrepreneurs that want to start working for themselves but need the resources, capital, and support of an innovative leader like Nationwide. By providing financial support, bonus opportunities, and support tools with minimum startup capital requirements, this option is designed to help you reach your goal in as little as 18 months, preparing you to become a successful independent contractor agent. Here's how the program works. You begin as a Nationwide associate as you complete our 18 to 24-month training program. During this time, you will receive a salary, variable compensation, paid time off, and a benefits stipend. Nationwide will pick up the cost of your office expenses, which includes office space, equipment, and a marketing budget. You will receive on-site training as well as through our award-winning sales training organization in Columbus, Ohio. This program is ideal for beginners due to low capital requirements of $10,000. How this works is Nationwide needs to see written validation that you have the funds in liquid format. So that would be checking, savings, money market, and you must also have positive net worth and a clean background. While you're in the program, you are actually working to earn additional capital as you're building your business from scratch. Upon finishing the program, you will transition to a 1099 independent contractor. At that point, you will take the book of business that you built while you were in the training program and open up your own exclusive agency. Nationwide will assist in capitalizing you up to $95,000 to open that agency. Now, based on market and need, we also have open books of business to purchase. Our AAE program, or Associate Agency Executive program, is another scenario where Nationwide will support you financially and train you to reach your goal of ownership within 6 to 12 months. In this program, you will begin as a Nationwide associate, and you will work either inside a specific agency or alongside a coach agent in anticipation of a book of business coming open for purchase. Along the same lines as the Agency Capital Builder program, you will receive expense support and training while you're an employee agent. Now, upon completion of this program and book availability, you'll transition to an independent contractor, and Nationwide will provide a $40,000 bonus. You will then have a 6-month free look at that book of business. What that means is you are able to determine if that book is right for you before you put down a down payment on the book. The down payment will be 10% of the purchase price of servicing rights, and you then pay off the balance over a 10-year commission-deductible period. So what's great about this is it's interest-free and it's not a loan. The liquid capital requirement is $35,000, and the availability of this program depends on the amount of open books we have available at any market. Along the same lines as the Associate Agency Executive, our Replacement Agency Executive is ideal for proven entrepreneurs with a desire for a new challenge. You will join Nationwide as a direct to independent contractor from the get-go and take over a thriving book of business. This program is designed for those with a higher capital pool and who do have insurance experience and knowledge and could jump right into driving the growth of that agency. We offer our 6-month free look, and the down payment is 10% of the purchase price of servicing rights, and with the commission-deductible balance payoff. The capital requirements on this program, you would need to show 20% of the purchase price plus 2 months operating expenses, as well as a positive net worth of at least $125,000. Typical capital requirements will vary on the size and price of the book to purchase, but I would say it probably varies between $50,000 and $100,000. So what is it that it takes to be successful as an agent? Having strong centers of influence and a drive to grow as an entrepreneur are keys to being successful in this field. Insurance sales are all based off of activity, and having a community selling focus and strong centers of influence will be the biggest key to your success as a Nationwide agent. So somebody who is a high energy person who would like to utilize after-hour time segments such as evenings and weekends to search out opportunities to engage prospects. Someone that has a skill set that includes telephone expertise, engaging one-on-one technique, event charisma, and proposal creativity and system proficiency, as well as somebody who does have the capital to invest in their program, as well as any potential seed money if a book of business comes open for you to purchase. At this point, we would like to open up the lines, open up the chat lines rather, for any questions that I can help assist. Also, my contact information here is on the screen. Please give me a call at 614-854-8028, or you can send me an email at level@nationwide.com. You could also check out our website for more information and testimonials. That would be at nationwide.com/careers/agency.jsp. So now we'll open it up for some questions.
Great. Thanks so much for the presentation, Amanda. Looks like we have quite a few questions coming in, but wanted to take a few here that seemed like multiple people were asking here. So question number 1 from an audience member, does Nationwide have a broker-dealer?
Yes, our broker-dealer is actually Nationwide Securities, LLC. We clear through Pershing, and we are a full-service broker-dealer and registered investment advisor. So as I mentioned earlier, essentially you could sell anything from a fixed life policy to a fee-based service wrap account. As long as you are properly licensed, we can support the sale of those products. I will tell you the only thing that we don't work with in terms of the investments would be maybe some of your real estate investment trusts or maybe gold and silver trading.
Okay, great. So it sounds like you have a pretty full service offering there.
Yeah.
Another question from an audience member that's actually quite a few were asking this, but what is the initial liquid capital requirement? What is it used for? And then kind of the second part to this question is, you know, somebody was asking, do you pay that directly to Nationwide, or how does that work?
Good question. We would never ask you to write us a check for that liquid capital requirement. You would never give that to Nationwide. You just need to show that you do have at least the designated amount. So, you know, that $10,000 for agency capital builder, $35,000 for associate agency executive. You would need to show that to us via personal financial statement, bank statements, things such as that nature. What it is used for, you will actually tap into that money once you transition to an independent contractor agent. So that is the money that you utilize to cash flow the agency. It is a business opportunity, so you will need some of that money to invest back in your agency. Nationwide capitalizes you a pretty large chunk of change to get you help, or to help you get started, but we do need to see up front that you do have a little skin in the game, and you know, that you do realize it's a business and that you will have to invest in your own business.
Okay, very good. Another question about the licensing requirements is a question from an audience member asking, what if I do not pass the Series 6 and 63 requirements? What happens then?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, we do require the Series 6 and 63 if applicable by state. If somebody does not have that license up front, you will have 6 months from your appointment date with Nationwide to obtain that. I do believe with FINRA you have 3 chances. The FINRA regulations, I think, are, and don't quote me on this, but through FINRA you have, if you take it one time and you don't pass, you have 30 days to take it. You take again, you don't pass, you have another 30 days, and then I think it goes up to 6 months where you'd have to wait. So, you know, unfortunately, if you're unable to meet the deadline to obtain your Series 6 and 63 with Nationwide, you know, at that point the contract would terminate, because we do give you 180 days from time of appointment to obtain those licenses. And then I think something that I did not tap into is our licensing requirements up front. You would need to hold your property casualty and life and health license before coming into either one of our programs.
Okay, very good. Here's a specific question here from a attendee. Do you have any agency opportunities currently near New Orleans, Louisiana?
Good question. Unfortunately, Nationwide is not writing business for the exclusive channel in the state of Louisiana. That also goes for the state of Florida. Now, we do have our independent channel, which is Allied Insurance, which is a Nationwide company. If you are interested in the Nationwide product, you could become appointed with Allied as an independent, but at this time we are not growing or having new opportunities for our exclusive channel within those coastal states, Florida and Louisiana specifically.
All right, Amanda, are there any other states that maybe the audience should be aware of that would fall into that category, or is it just those 2?
As far as I know, it's just those 2. Other than that, we do write business and you know, technically we still write the business in Florida and Louisiana, but it is through our independent channel in terms of agents. You know, I know a lot of exclusive agents are not going to be stationed around the coast of the United States, specifically the East Coast, just because of the weather and the risk there. But if you're in that type of an area and you're interested in selling Nationwide, you can certainly do so through Allied. So please contact me and I can direct you to the right person.
Great, great. Well, that sounds like you know, a lot of good options there as well. And last but not least here, so quite a few questions for this is, you know, if somebody's interested, Amanda, in finding out more, what are the next steps they should take?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely contact me. I can either help you if it's within my territory or put you in contact with the proper recruiter. So again, my phone number is 614-854-8028. The email address is lovella, L-O-V-E-L-L-A, @nationwide.com. Also, if you check out our website here at nationwide.com/careers/agency.jsp, there is a link that will direct you to the agency contacts for specific markets. You know, so if you live in Georgia, for example, you'll have our recruiter contact there that you can contact her directly without going through myself.
Okay, great, great. Well, I think that wraps up most of the questions here that we have time for today. But again, I would like to thank you again, Amanda, for a great presentation. wanted to let everyone know that any questions that were not answered during this live presentation, you will receive a follow-up from a Nationwide talent acquisition team member answering your questions. Also wanted to let everybody know that this webinar has been recorded, and a link to view this will be sent to you in the next couple of days, along with the next steps that you should take should you have an interest in discussing this opportunity further with someone from Nationwide. With that, I would like to conclude today's webinar. I'd like to thank again each of you for attending today. You may now exit this webinar by clicking on the File button and exit.